If you are running out of storage on your phone and you have a Gmail account, it says, hey, you've almost reached that limit of storage, you automatically get 15 gigs of storage. And 15 gigs is not a lot of storage. It's really not. It's child's play, especially if you do any type of video. But if you mess with the Google AI subscription, and I've been doing this because some people are using ChatGPT, some people are using Claude, Perplexity, Gemini. And I just told myself I was going to be affiliated with Google because it's just so much easier. Plus, with Google VO3, with Notebook LM, Google AI Studio, now we have Producer. There's about 10 different services that you get with Google to where $20 a month and you get extended access to these services go a long way, right? And so instead of paying for ChatGPT or paying for Claude or Perplexity or Grok, DeepSeek, ZAI, all of these different LLMs, I decided to rock with Gemini, and I was paying the $20 a month. This week, they just increased the storage capacity absolutely free. So when you paid the $20, you were given 2 terabytes of storage. So that goes across Google Drive, your email, your Google Photos, and Gemini, right? So you're given 2 terabytes. This week, they expanded the storage to 5 terabytes, absolutely free. So when I woke up one morning, I saw this email and they said, hold up, y'all, you get this for free. What you mean we get this for free? Yeah, you get it for free. Google's $20 per month AI Pro plan just got a big storage boost. And they're just saying, hey, we're going to make this really competitive with these AI subscriptions. And basically the most high-end subscriptions such as ChatGPT or Claude Pro, they focus exclusively on providing access to advanced large language models. If you heard the word LLM, that's what large language models mean. Google's move changes the value proposition by bundling high performance AI with a massive amount of cloud storage. So you use the AI, you're going to use it, you're going to need storage, you're going to get extended storage. ChatGPT cannot give you that because you already have a Google account, so you are going to run out of storage. Perplexity, this stuff starts to eat at your phone storage, right? And so the storage has been raised from 2 terabytes to 5 terabytes. And that is a huge increase that can accommodate roughly 1.5 million high resolution photos and hundreds of hours of 4K video. Mr. Hicks has a sports show that comes on right after me. All you got to do is go to James Hicks on YouTube. He shoots his shows in 4K. A lot of people shoot their shows in 1080. He's prepping himself and preparing himself for the future. So if he has this Google AI subscription, he doesn't have to worry about his storage, or he has a little bit more storage. Now 1080 quite naturally is not 4K, but right now your phone is not ready for 4K. You may watch the show on your TV, but most people are watching the content on their phone, and 1080 is good enough. The no price increase, you get double the storage capacity. They're not raising the prices. Everybody's raising prices, from baggage fees at the airport, gas prices going up, Netflix is going up, and Google said, nope, you still pay that $19.99 a month. We know you need the storage. We're going to give it to you absolutely free. This positions the plan as a higher value option compared to paying for the standalone high capacity storage and a separate AI subscription. So you was going to have to pay for the storage anyway because you got a Gmail account, right? Or you got Apple storage, right? Got to pay for it. But you over there using ChatGPT. You over there using Claude. You over there using Perplexity. Well, you're already in the Google ecosystem, so why not rock with us? That's what they're saying. This is a unified ecosystem, so it's shared across Google Drive, Gmail, Google Photos, and basically all the Google services. Now, here's the added benefit: family sharing benefits. The 5 terabytes of storage can be shared with up to 5 additional people, while each family member get their own private space. So the primary person says, this is how much storage you're going to get. You get 1 gig, you get 2 gigs, you get 2 terabytes, you get 1 terabyte. You decide how much storage that you get. So if it's Hit the Spot 1006, Revis, Lisa Maria on my plan, I can say, okay, well, I know Lisa Maria is not going to use a lot of storage, so I'll give her 100 gigs. She's good. I know Revis is going to take a lot of photos while he's driving truck, so I'll give him 1 terabyte. And then Hit the Spot 1006, because she's trying to learn how to take better photography on her phone, I'll give her 2 terabytes. And then that leaves me with 3. The plan still includes access to Gemini Advanced, powered by the 1.5 Pro model. And you get to use Gemini directly within Google Workspace apps like the Docs, the Gmail, and the Slides. Now, something that you need to be thinking about before you get all gung-ho and be like, oh, yes. Once the user fills the significant portion of a 5 terabyte drive, think about if you say, I don't want to pay this $19.99 anymore, you got to offload that storage, or else they're giving you the storage, but if you don't want to pay that $20 a month no more, where's those photos, those videos, those PDFs, those Google Slides, those docs, where are they going to go? So basically, it's going to be a logistical hurdle. You're going to be like, what the hell have I signed up for? I got a lot of stuff and I don't know what to do with it. Also, privacy is a concern. What if Google ever gets hacked? What would you do? We've seen a lot of companies get hacked. How your data will now be compromised, and you're trusting in this one particular platform to handle your storage. So we pray that Google does not get hacked, but shit happens, as they call it, right? So everybody has been hacked. So no one is not immune from it. And then the bundling tax. Unfortunately, those who primarily just want the storage are forced to pay for the AI suite. So you can't just have the AI and not the storage, and you can't have the storage without the AI. So you got to have the bundle. So this is their way of saying, hey, why don't you just go ahead and learn this AI? We're going to give you this storage because you need this storage. Come on over here and play with us. Hang out with Google. That's what they're saying. So just something to think about as you're looking at storage options. Like I said, look at Netflix. They keep going up in pricing. Look at the baggage fees. Look at the gas. They're the only ones saying, hey, we got you. So think about that as you make your decisions and say, okay, I do need to pay for extended storage. Tallboy went out and bought a NAS, a network attached storage drive. And I think this is about 18 or 20 terabytes. So I have a whole network attached storage. And then as Wizard of Oz's thought process is, you got to have a backup for a backup. So you got your computer, you got your phone, but you got to have a backup. So that could be an SD card like this. It could be an external hard drive, which I don't see one right by me. You can have a network attached storage, and you can have cloud storage. And they have multiple cloud storage companies that you can just Google cloud storage companies and see what their deals are. And as a freebie here, wait till the holidays. Memorial Day is the next big holiday. 4th of July is the next big holiday. Look and see how much cloud storage is, and you get a discount. So if you don't want to use Google, just think about that. That's all I'm saying. So no hard feelings, no knock. That's just what it is. So $20 a month. Revis, your thoughts?
I think Google is doing big things. They're getting their foot in everything. And to offer this right here for no extra cost, I think it's a good thing. So if you interested, everybody needs to be interested in AI. If you take a lot of pictures and you need storage, hey, this is the thing for you. I think this is a good deal.
Well, all I can do is just share it with you. It's here. Like I said, this tech is coming whether you like it or not. And they're going to make their advancements. However, I don't want to fearmonger anybody. I just want to put it to you in the fine print. You see it is black and white. I ain't make it up. I ain't just say, oh, Google giving away free storage. They told you. You just didn't see it, and we just highlighting it. right? So I just want you to see that, and hopefully that will help you as you go down your journey of saying, hey, where's the best storage deal? Once again, I'm going to tell you just like this, and there's no hard feelings. You're never going to beat Google. You're just not going to beat them. They're a whole monopoly. It is what it is. They literally got the board. When you play Monopoly and you hit Marvin Gardens, the yellow, you get, what's the other one? You get the Boardwalk, and you get them houses, it's a wrap. And then when they start cornering all of them, okay, you either gonna pay the luxury sales tax, you're gonna pay that Boardwalk, you're gonna pass, go, and you're gonna hit them two purple ones right there, and then you got to pay the tax. Then you got the railroads, and you like, damn. Then you got let me just visit jail, and then you hit the corner, you got the burgundy, and then you got the orange, and then you got the red, and then you got the yellow. Come on now, Google is just cornering the market, so they have everything. When you see, just take a moment out of your day when you get a free moment and just say, what are all the services that Google is offering with their AI? And when you see that they're quietly rolling out things without doing any advertising, by the time you look up, you're going to be like, oh my God, why am I not with Google?
And the thing about it, they do is so panache.
Yeah. Ooh, boy, talk to the people, boy. What you say? boy, what you say, Revis?
Now it's solid. Solid as a rock.
Man, you did that one, man, right on time. It's the Lab Tech Show. Join us Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern at thelabtechshow.com. Embrace it or get left behind.
Alrighty then.